Today I'm going to talk to you about a program that is an alternative to Microsoft Office. The name of the program is called Libre Office. It's an office suite just like Microsoft Office, and it can pretty much do everything that Microsoft Office can. Now, I'm a big supporter of open source software. I'm a big supporter of free software that can roughly do the same thing as what you would pay for. So, LibreOffice, it's by the Document Foundation. LibreOffice used to be called OpenOffice. Some things have changed. It's now LibreOffice. What it offers is a suite of programs that work just pretty much like the Microsoft Office suite does. Now, it works for Windows, it works for Mac, it works for Linux. If you use Linux, you probably are already using LibreOffice or OpenOffice. But for everyone else, it's a recommended download. At the end of the video, in the comments, I'm going to leave the link so you can download it, but I'm going to give you a brief overview of it. It comes with a text document, text editor, works like Microsoft Word. Spreadsheet works like Excel, presentation works like PowerPoint. Then you have essentially Access, and I've never actually used Drawing or Formula, but I'm pretty sure they're a little more less used than the three main: Word, Excel, and PowerPoint. Now, there is one main difference, one main drawback to using LibreOffice, and it's not so much a drawback as it's just a little quirk that you have to get used to. Let's say I open up the writer, and I want to save a file. File, Save As. Now, as you can see, mine defaulted to Microsoft Word .doc. This is not the default in LibreOffice. LibreOffice defaults to .odt. ODT is not recognizable by Microsoft Office. If you save anything with this, it cannot be read by anyone that's using Microsoft Office. So you have two choices. The first choice is every time you save a document, you have to go in here and manually change it. That becomes cumbersome, and after a while you'll probably forget to do it, save something, send it to somebody, and they won't be able to open it. So what I'm going to show you how to do really fast is how to make this a permanent change. Now, it's a little bit different on how you do it in Mac and how you do it on Windows. In Mac, to get to the option, you click on LibreOffice and you go to Preferences. For Windows, it's under Tools. You scroll down to the bottom, it'll say under Customize you will have another one that says Options. It doesn't show here, obviously I'm using a Mac. So either way you're going to get to the same screen. So I'm going to go to LibreOffice, Preferences, and this screen is going to come up. This is the exact same screen that comes up if you go to Tools, Options, and Windows. Now what you want to do is under Load Save, you want to click the drop down arrow, and then you want to click on General. Now, as you can see over here, you can set it to always save as Microsoft Office Word. I've already changed mine, but as I said before, it's going to start with the ODT format. I would just click on this menu and switch it to Microsoft Office Word 97, 2000, and XP. Now, as you can see, this applies to all text documents. So if you go into Excel, you need to do the same thing. Go back into Preferences and change it for that, or go into Options and change it if you're using Windows. Now once you change it in here, it's permanently changed, so every time you do Save As, it's going to save it as a .doc, or if it's Excel, it's the .excel. And for PowerPoint, it's .ppt. It won't use the LibreOffice extension. I highly recommend you do this, especially if you make a lot of files and you're sharing them with people. If you're a student and you're trying to give them to your teachers, they will not be able to open ODT most of the time, so you're going to have to convert them. The easiest thing to do is just to straight up save them as a .doc. Now, like I said, LibreOffice is free, it's open source, and I do believe that it is a very close alternative to Microsoft Office. I would never pay for Microsoft Office. I would use this as the alternative because there's no real drawbacks to it. One other thing about it, if you are a heavy user of an Office suite, let's say you work in an office and most of what you do is you work in Word, Excel, that type of programs, LibreOffice is highly customizable. Under Tools, Customize, it has a wide range of things that can be changed. The menus can be changed, keyboard shortcuts, pretty much anything you can think of is customizable. So that's a brief overview of what LibreOffice is. Once again, I said I will put the link to get to the site to download it on the comments. If you have any further questions, comments, please leave them, and I'll see what I can do for you. Thanks. Goodbye.